to make a skygen. So if you don't know what a skygen is, it's some sort of like PvP thing, and you fight in them, and you basically fight, and you get kits, and you do all that. So to make your skygen, you're going to need this block called a deny. So as you see, I have this little thing made of it already up here. But how do you get to deny? You might be asking. /give at p deny. So now it should give you a deny. And this deny block, you're going to actually use to do this. You're going to power it up like I already kind of did, as you see. But then you like will make your skygen from this big pillar, and then you just keep adding on to this big thing with denies. These denies are really important, as if you don't add denies, it can get really monstrous. It can get monstrosity. It'll be a monstrosity if you don't add these denies. So now we have our floating skygen. So what is that part that says gen in it, you might be asking? Well, that is part of it. There's little gens inside of this, generators. So we're gonna give ourselves a command block. So now, the same thing that we did with the denies, you can just do for you /give at p command block. You don't have to do my name because that wouldn't work. You have to use your username. But you also could use this at p. Okay, so now this is something. There is an easier option for PC players, but there is still an option for the console players. So you do /set block swiggly swiggly one swiggly. Then you're basically done with that part. And now we basically just do wood block. You can get to wood block like this. Oak wood. Yeah, oak wood is okay. So yeah. Now we got this oak wood block thing. So for PC players, this is actually very easy to duplicate. You can just use control and then that center mouse piece. Then it should duplicate it and let you have another part of that block to place down again. But if you're in the console players, you can't really do that. You could try with the control in the center of your mouse if you can do that. But if you can't, it's okay. You could just place a whole bunch of command blocks and put the same command in. As I did that a long time ago before I even knew that you could do this. And so I'm just going to do this. So swiggly. So the next one, you're going to want to put in stone. So now it'll get stone. So now you can just copy that, and now you have a whole bunch of stone generators. You can also just place that down and change it for PC players, but console players, you'll just have to put the command in over and over again. Sorry. That's how it works with console players. So, we are going to have to do iron ore here. Pretty sure? Yes. So now we got iron ore. So we have all 3 of these. But we still need diamonds and netherite. So I will just put diamond ore. And if this is helping you right now, please like and subscribe. Okay, so now for the next thing you need to do, just place this in and then get netherite ore. But you also don't have to. I'm pretty sure you don't have to. You don't have to do 4 blocks right away. But you can just do like 1 single block if you want. But the PC players, you can do it like this big because it's easier for you to do that. Okay, so 1 second. Okay, so now we have netherite block. So netherite rock. So now we put that there. So now we have this beautiful scene. But we're using these command blocks. We will worry about that in a second. But if you also want people to be able to have the most tools they can have, you can also add copper. But you need copper. You don't need copper, but there is also 2 other blocks that you do need. And here's the other blocks you need. So firstly, you need coal. Because players are going to need coal to have first in the iron and stuff. So now, the last one that I'm pretty sure we will need is lapis ore. Oh, it's not lapis ore. Okay, anyway, lapis ore. Okay, sorry guys. Lapis ore. So now we copy that. So guys, you see how it's just coming in blocks and it's actually kind of hard to get up. We have a solution to this. So you can get some stairs. I don't really mind which one you get. And then you can place them all around here. All around your gens. So now it will look a little bit better. Plus it will be easier to get the items. And ta-da! Look at this sweet gens. But how do we use tools and stuff? Well, here's the answer. We're going to be able to get some crafting tables and just place them. We really do need some crafting tables because if we don't have crafting tables, they won't be able to craft this stuff like PvP items. And they won't be able to craft all the other pickaxes. And I also have a quick fix for PC players, or a quick fix for any player if you want to make it so nobody can PvP. And I'll show that at the end of this video. And I will be making my part 2 to this of some extra tips probably. So yeah, like and subscribe for that. And now I'm just gonna put this furnace. So our furnaces are gonna go right here. Okay, so oh my, guys, if you keep breaking it, hopefully you can recover it. I'm sorry, but I keep breaking it. Okay, so now we have all of those. But we also will need some other things. Like chests. Why will we need chests, you might ask? People don't really need everything. They don't really need all items, really. They don't really need all the items. So they can put these in chests if they can, yeah, basically. Keep their stuff in these chests so other people can get them. Maybe they can hide them in a secret spot that nobody would check. It could just be handy. But we also could just take some ender chests. So we can just put one ender chest somewhere. I'm pretty sure we only need one. So we can put one somewhere like here. So now there's an ender chest. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if this is true, but can you open it? Okay, yeah. Okay. So you can open them with blocks above them, I'm pretty sure. We hope you can, because we need some blacksmiths. Or black. Where is it? Blacksmith, or maybe it's okay. Smithing table. Sorry. So let's test. Does this work? No. Okay. So we're going to do this instead, guys. So we can still have this over here. And also, we need more than just those. We need the template, so we will be showing you a solution to that. And it's a solution that's way easier than your solution would probably be. So. But before we do that, we also need to do one other give command. So you have to give yourself a border. Because borders actually are also handy. Because people are just going to be able to escape the skygen and do all those random stuff. So if you don't want that happening, add borders. It's the best solution to that. And most skygens actually use borders, so it's the best thing you can do with it. Okay, so now that we've built a decent skygen, we still have some extra stuff to add. And they're not really extra, we need lots of stuff. Okay, so the next things we need to add is something that might sound complicated, but it's not. We're going to make a chest full of, just outside the map, and we have to make sure nobody can get this chest. Because if anybody got this chest, it's over. Because these items are going to be copied items. So let me explain. So like we have the never template and stuff, right? So basically we're going to go into the templates. We're going to have templates somewhere. There should be some, maybe down here. One second. Okay, so like smithing templates. So we need this netherite. We could just get a whole bunch of decorating wood, just two. So we're just going to basically place every single one of these we can find in here, or inventory. And now we're going to plot every single one in here. Okay, so now we can just look for that line one in here. And now we just go to this one, this one, this one, this one. Wait. it doesn't really matter too much because it's going to regenerate, but we should actually get full stacks then. Hopefully we already did get full stacks. No, we did not get full stacks then last time. Okay, sorry guys, we have to get full stacks. Sorry, YouTube, I'll get full stacks of these real quick. It's okay, I'll just pause the video so you don't have to watch this. Okay, so guys, I'm pretty sure we just got every single one of these. So now we can just get all of these and bring it place. Oh wait, I forgot. Okay, so now we have all of those. We have that like we had this one. Now we just need 1, 2, 3, 4. We have all of the ones we need. So now that we have all of these, we can just get some chicken, probably. Yeah, cooked chicken. And now we can just put some cooked chicken down there. So what are we gonna do with this? So now what we're gonna do with this is get a command block again. I don't even think I have one. Don't do. Okay. So with this command block, we're gonna actually do this clever trick. So we're gonna get this coordinates. So if you don't have this setting enabled, you will need the setting enabled for this. You go to I'm pretty sure you go to Creator, then enable copy coordinates UI in Creator settings. So now we just want to do /clone clone. It's really hard to use. So now we just copy this /clone, then we will paste this 2 times. It might sound weird that we paste like something 2 times, but it's just going to do that. And now we just and then we're going to do this always active, but then we're going to make it a 1,000 tick delay. So it's going to keep cloning this. So you can just take whatever you want out of this. Doesn't matter. And it's going to repair it. Pretty sure. That's what it's supposed to do. Okay, well, weird. For some reason, it's not. I think 1,000 ticks not. It's too much. Guys, it's doing something. Why is this working? 1 second. Wait, every 1 tick? Okay, now it's working. So we just have to do 100 ticks now. So now it should clone a lot. So just gonna clone not that much times. So you should be in here for a second, then it will close. And yeah, so now you see that it actually is cloning it. And now you can just write on this chest. You could actually still do this. Shouldn't do it. Templates and food. So now we can have a simple chest that will give them food and stuff food and templates so that they can use for stuff. And you also can see this thing. It says void blocks clone. So what you need to do is game command block enabled. Command block output false. So now it should never give you feedback on this kind of all this stuff. And ta-da! You can see we have this whole entire working gen, this working food thing, but we have one last thing, which we will need a command block for and some bookshelves and instant enchanting table. But why do we need this, you might ask? It's simple, /XP. And then basically you can just do 1000 at A. And now everyone gets 1000 XP. Yeah, it makes a sound. Always make it 10,000 XP. And now that problem is solved with that simple command block. So now we can make the next part of skygen. So we're going to expand this a little bit. And we're going to add our enchanting table. So, get some bookshelves. So now we can just put some bookshelves all up here, and then we should get a perfect enchanting table. And ta-da! We can put some stuff in here. So now I got this free. 10 attack damage. Got this free. And we have XP for it. But we also need lapis for survival. So that's why we added this lapis ore. But we also have some things we have to do for people to be able to buy. We can take these all out. Oh, wait, what? Oh. But I'm pretty sure we broke all of the... No, wait. Oh, I forgot. So, guys, we're just gonna break all of these denies on all of the command blocks. Only on the command blocks, okay? As if we do it on something that can be, if something that's not a command block like this, they can break through it and they'll get out. But nobody can break through command blocks. We also have a problem where people can just stack it up and up and up and up and make a terrible, ugly tower with it. So for this to be fixed, you can make this. Now we have that, and now we can just ta-da. So now we have our skygen for players to play on. If there is any issues with this current skygen, let me know, because I don't know if there's any issues. But if there is any issues, you can comment down below, and I'll fix them in my next series. And my next episode of the series. Of yeah. And also, if you like how the skygen looks and you want to use it, I am really happy to tell you that I am going to make a description link to my. I'm just going to put the link in the description to the a link in the description to the Skygen download, so you can download the Skygen and play it and use it for all your friends. And I'll be updating that with each update and what that happens in the series, so you can actually use my Skygen, the Skygen from my building series, as I want you guys to be able to do that because it makes sense. But you can also use these episodes to make your own Skygen. With that, bye.